Dragon Ball Z is a show from Japan about Goku, a superhero with the power of magic beams, and his wife Bulma, a scientist that puts robot enhancements into people to make them fight better. Goku and his son Vegeta get up to all sorts of crazy, like doing the fusion dance to become Super Goku Jita to defeat the Lord of Hell Janemba, all the way to defeating the evil triplets Green, Big Green and Large Green. No bad guys stand in their way. Here are 5 crazy facts about Dragon Ball Z you didn't know.
Number 5.
Did you know the Dragon Ball Z actually took inspiration from Steven Universe? The fusion dance is the iconic sex move from the show Steven Universe, a cartoon anime from the United States that has women with diamonds of power do a dance very similar to what the Dragon Ball Z show later showed off in the special episode Dragon Ball Z The Rise of Janemba, where in order to defeat Dragon Ball's version of Lucifer himself, Janemba, they have to do their own fusion dance to become Super Goku Jita and defeat Janemba once and for all, turning him into space dust. This dance even showed up in Fortnite, but sadly the father-son duo cannot result in the player turning into Super Goku Jita, but at least you can do Goku's magic beam.
Number 4.
We all know of Goku's iconic alter ego Kakarat being able to transform into his 2 most powerful forms, Kaka-White and Blackarot, but did you know that the latter was actually recycled from an obscure Dragon Ball character called Dark Kakarot? From the 1982 film Dragon Ball Z The Rise of Dark Kakarot, Dark Kakarot himself faces off against the real Kakarot, but contrary to what you might believe, Dark Kakarot's ability to dodge punches was actually given to Kaka-White, who dodges punches perfectly, while his design was turned into Blackarot. Weird, right?
Number 3.
Did you know that Kakarot is actually a bit of a posse mouth? During the Dragon Ball special episode Dragon Ball Z The Rise of Boo, Kakarot calls Boo a really mean slur. We all know Kakarot is Goku's meaner side unleashed, but get a load of this? Thank God when Vegeta and Goku's father Vegito shows up and saves the day, he does it all okay, right guys?
Number 2.
Garon of Band Ban is a hit horror game franchise I'm sure needs no introduction, but you may or may not be surprised to know that the series character designer, Toei, that's right, Mr. Animation himself, is actually working on the series himself to create the game's iconic designs. And once you begin to notice the similarities, it all becomes clear. Ban Ban bearing a strong resemblance to Large Green's German appearance, but hues shifted to be red given some hats, as well as Banbalina becoming white. Jumbo Josh might even be a nod to the hierarchy of Green, Big Green and Large Green, some fans respectively referring to him as Jumbo Green rather than Jumbo Josh, as a homage to the Green family lineage. Stinger Flynn is also possibly a nod to 10 Shithead's third eyeball, and Jingle the Jester had to be the basis for the later designed Zamasu Beast form, right guys? With that knowledge, you can clearly see the influence of Ban Ban come back when Christmas Green appeared in the movie Dragon Ball Z Rise of Christmas Green, where he came to ruin Christmas with his new red and green color scheme. Talk about a Grinch.
Number 1.
Number 5, the last fact on the list, and if you know this one, you're a nerd. Did you know the reason Dragon Ball characters eat so much food is because they cannot choke? In the movie Dragon Ball Z The Rise of Large Green, the Lord of Sickness and Puke himself, Large Green, gets defeated by Tuberculosis Sandwich Man, the robo guy made by Bulma with the power to cure sickness, starting with him ending bird flu and then going for all flu by killing Large Green with his Kamehameha beams, ending all illness ever, so now nobody can even choke on their food. Although Tuberculosis Sandwich Man ended up being defeated by the evil Mr. Satan, everybody eats as much as they can to honor Tuberculosis Sandwich Man's hard work once Mr. Satan was finally defeated. How many of these did you know? I don't give a fuck. Number 6, did you know Frost Design fucking pisses me off?